everybody. Really excited to be here and share some exciting updates on our end. My name is Ariel Diaz, the founder and CEO of Blissfully, joined with Steve Kurtz on our team.
Hi, Steve Kurtz. I'm the VP of Product for Blissfully. Excited to dig deep into how we're going to combine our solutions to deliver some exciting opportunities for current Jamf customers.
Absolutely. Let's dig in. So what we're going to be digging into today is how to connect and manage modern IT asset management with the Jamf mobile device management product. Talk about some of the challenges that our customers face and how we work with them to solve it through our integration, which is actually launching at this conference. So very excited to get that into the hands of our customers. A quick note about Blissfully. We empower IT teams at hundreds of companies across the US and the world to better manage their entire technology stack, from SaaS management and license tracking and spend optimization to software asset management and hardware tracking and IT asset management. And across our customer base of hundreds of customers, our number one feature request has been to integrate with Jamf, and we're very excited to launch that today. We're excited to launch it because we know that IT teams at companies have so much on their plate. They want to help the companies stay on budget and make sure you're not wasting money. You want to support and empower employees to leverage technology to get their jobs done in a secure and productive way. You also want to keep track of all the technology assets across the company, whether it's software or hardware, and do all of this while maintaining security and compliance for your organization. And to make matters worse, IT's job is harder than ever because all of your employees and team members right now are working from home in a remote and decentralized world. And not even are they physically oftentimes decentralized, but a lot of IT decisions are also made in these decentralized world, including obviously managing and tracking hardware. How do you ship it back and forth with everyone? So what we're trying to do is combine, is to move past the traditional ITAM silo. Because if you have your data in Jamf, you're able to then integrate that to provide more context. And that is exactly what we're launching today to help IT teams become more sophisticated in how they manage IT asset management. So I mentioned about Blissfully, our company. The way our product works, to give you a better sense of how we integrate with Jamf, is we create a source of truth, a single pane of glass across IT assets for our customers. And we're able to do this by integrating across accounting systems, single sign-on platforms, expense tracking, credit cards, getting structured data from employees, identifying emails from SaaS vendors, and connecting with some of your applications and your SaaS apps directly. And today we're adding to that integration list by adding Jamf to be able to identify some of that hardware tracking to complement a lot of that software and SaaS data that we've had for a while. And when you're able to put all of this information in a single system of record, it helps IT provide context and coordination across multiple IT use cases that go back to what we talked about earlier, to help manage spend optimization, to help understand vendors that you're using when they renew, how they integrate with the rest of your technology stack, to help with employee lifecycle management. One of the things that employees need today more than ever anything is access to the technology that they're going to be using to get their jobs done. We can help with IT operations and automations, with access management to the tools they need, and of course, provide context and audit trails for security and compliance, whether these are internal audits, external audits, or anything else. So that's a bit about the benefits that we're trying to work with our customers on and the need for a solution like this. And I'd love to switch this over to Steve to talk about how the integration works.
Thanks, Ariel. As Jamf Pro customers ourselves, we're very excited to provide this opportunity both to our customers and to take advantage of it internally. Jamf, as we all know, is kind of one of the major leaders in the MDM space, and a great number of our current customers have their assets tracked within it. We're looking to combine that with our own ITAM solution, where people will be able to combine their Jamf data along with all of their other IT asset management all in one place for that single pane of glass that Ariel was referring to. So to start, we are adding Jamf into our integration center. You can see a couple of other examples there. As previously mentioned, we integrate with IDPs, SSOs, accounting software, and now Jamf is the first of our device management integrations. After authorizing and authenticating against the system, we're going to be able to bring in all of the Jamf inventory, both the computer inventory and the mobile inventory, in order to unlock some of these major customer benefits. One is to be more proactive in running a holistic IT operation. We are broad scope, and we are able to cover every aspect of an IT operations system of record, now bringing in this key data from Jamf itself. By being able to bring in that device data, you can see all of your information and spend in a single pane of glass. That's ultimately what we're shooting for here, so that we combine the value of the data that exists in Jamf today with the rest of the information that our current customers have access to inside of Blissfully. And then we'll be able to tie that into key workflows, specifically employee lifecycle management, and adding hardware and software onboarding and offboarding into that lifecycle along with the rest of their SaaS applications. It's also going to allow us to deliver key alerts and insights, which I will detail out in the next few slides. So first and foremost is getting all of your device data into one place. What you can see here is a detail screen of a device asset inside of Blissfully. And what we have available now is all of the what we would call first-class properties that exist inside of Jamf related to the asset specifications that we can now leverage inside of Blissfully in order for our users to create custom views. They do this in order to filter and sort and organize their assets, again, combining Jamf inventory now with the rest of their IT assets, which could be everything from accessories like keyboards and mice to any other hardware asset they're looking to track. You can see that we are actually locking the fields in the example here with the hover text that says managed by Jamf, because this part of the integration is one way. We're pulling all the information in so that it could be leveraged inside of Blissfully, but it is still Jamf that is mastering that data. One of the major benefits that we'll be able to bring to the table is centralizing spend data within the entire IT operation. So today, we're focused primarily on SaaS application spend, but we can now combine that with the purchase information that's coming in from Jamf in order to side by side show the total device spend that exists for any given employee. So in this example here, you could see both the SaaS spend and the total device spend and the device that this particular user has access to. If they had multiple devices, all of those would show up in here, and that spend would roll up into both their team and ultimately into their overall organizational spend, giving a lot more detail than organizations might have today on their entire IT operations spend. Probably more importantly is the ability for us to integrate this with what we call an employee lifecycle management workflow, both onboarding and offboarding. The example that you're seeing here is a onboarding checklist that's automatically generated inside of Blissfully based on templates that an IT manager can set up for their specific team. So in this example, we might be looking at the list of tasks, both provisioning of applications as well as hardware assignment that might occur anytime a new engineering employee is brought on board. And you can see here in the example that the IT manager or whoever is assigned the ticket can directly assign one of the Jamf products from their inventory into that user while they're onboarding them. Similarly, they will be able to, in the future, be able to lock the device remotely from Blissfully itself without needing to go into Jamf in order to manage that. We're trying to centralize those flows so that people can, so that IT managers don't have to go to multiple applications in order to handle the onboarding and offboarding of employees. Some of the additional value that we can layer on top of what Jamf already provides is proactive alerts and insights. Due to the way that our platform is structured, we're able to take some of the data that comes in from Jamf, for example, warranty or lease expiration dates, and we could tie that into Blissfully's alerting system. So in the example that you see here, we're taking Jamf data around a warranty expiration, and we are alerting our customer when that warranty is about to expire so that they could take action on that device if they decide. Some of the future opportunities that exist for us that are going to go beyond our initial launch actually have a lot to do with where we can start pulling in data for traditional software asset management. As you probably well know, all of the device information that is pulled in from Jamf includes the installed software that sits on that device. That's something that's actually also of massive interest to our customer base, again, in their desire to expand the reach of their system of record. And we will be bringing in that information as well in future iterations of this so that we can continue to expand the footprint of your ability to manage all of your IT operations, informations, and assets in one central location. We're super excited about everything that Jamf can bring to the table here, and we look forward to actually having some of our customers get on board with this.
Thank you so much for listening to this wonderful virtual session. It's been, as Steve mentioned, we'd love to work with more of you, and the best place is either to connect with us here during this virtual conference or to visit blissfully.com to learn more, book a demo with our sales team, and anything else.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Yep, we're thrilled to be able to bring this opportunity to you guys. Thank you for your time.